Government digital projects are full of potential, yet too often get stuck in the early stages. Why? Because every initiative starts from scratch, again and again. While understanding the problem statement is crucial, this disco, or discovery fever, a constant state of re-exploring the same questions, means wasted time, resources, and taxpayer money. The National Audit Office has made it clear: repeated reinvention is holding public services back. There are 3 reasons why we believe this happens. First, discoveries never seem to end. Instead of moving to test and learn, teams stay in research mode because they feel like they never know enough. Second, discoveries often lack continuity. They're done in isolation, passed from team to team, losing valuable knowledge along the way. The next group starts over instead of building on what's already known. And third, there's little sharing of outcomes. Even when teams make progress, their findings often stay within their department. Without structured knowledge management, valuable insights don't reach the people who could build on them. The problem isn't discoveries, it's how they're done. So how do we break free from disco fever?
You need to be clear on the questions that discovery needs to answer. If you know what you're looking for, you'll know when it's time to move forward. The real learning happens when you start prototyping and testing with users. This is especially important for any new technology, including AI, where iteration is a crucial part of the development process. From our experience working with a government public body, we've seen success when teams clearly define the outcomes for a discovery up front, ensuring it remains a truly time-boxed phase. Crucially, discovery provides the insights and framing necessary to run a successful alpha. This approach allows teams to transition beyond discovery with confidence, recognizing that learning doesn't stop, it simply shifts into testing and iteration. The key is knowing when to move forward, rather than letting discovery become an endless cycle of research.
It's important to build truly multifunctional teams. Discoveries must bring together digital development, policy, and operations from the start. This ensures continuity, avoids silos, and unpicks perceived risks. In one government department we worked with, real progress happened when policy teams joined digital teams right at the start. By collaborating early, they created solutions that were both technically robust and practically implementable, avoiding the disconnect that often arises when digital and policy are developed in silos. This was particularly important given the nature of this change. We were testing the implementation of a tool that had the potential to learn as it assessed cases, using inputs that started as business rules but could mature to be self-learning. Proximity between policy teams and digital professionals meant that perceived risk in using characteristics could be broken down, fully understood, the risks mitigated from the outset, and therefore not stand in the way of implementing a truly reforming piece of technology.
You should lean into the risk, define risk tolerance early and be clear on what level of uncertainty is acceptable. Delays in decision-making don't remove risk, they create new ones. From outdated assumptions to missed opportunities, a well-managed risk with a structured approach to mitigation is far better than an indefinite wait for perfect certainty. When we supported a government department deliver through crisis in 2022, a major success factor was that senior leaders took full ownership of risk, understanding that certainty was a luxury they couldn't afford. Delivery had to happen and it had to be right. By setting clear risk thresholds and making timely informed decisions, they removed bottlenecks and empowered teams to act. Instead of hesitating for perfect conditions, they used structured risk management to move with speed and precision.
Breaking free from disco fever means making discoveries work smarter, not longer. By setting clear goals, ensuring digital and policy teams collaborate from the start, and embracing well-managed risk, teams can move forward with confidence. The key is to treat discoveries as a launchpad, not a loop. Leveraging existing data, continuously gathering insights, and using the right technology and methodologies can accelerate learning without unnecessary delays. With the right mindset and approach, government projects can shift from endless exploration to real impactful transformation. The opportunity to reshape government digital services is here.